Good morning, everyone, or noon, or whatever. Here we are, back again. There will be more goblin profiling today. Yay! Unless you're a goblin, I guess. Boo! First things first, Butter, for some reason, made... God damn it, Puru. What a start. Constellation Butter, for some reason, decided to resub yesterday. So I don't know if you're around, Butter. Probably not, considering the time zone stuff. But thank you very much. And Puru, happy Mittag. And now we shall hop into the Guardsmen. See, can you see the game? You can see the game. Excellent. 42% through. Okay. Yeah, just continue. The good news are gonna be bad news, aren't they? Ooh. Fair. I think I gotta... I'm gonna shrink the potato a little bit. Because it's Big? Really? Here we go. And now we gotta that a little further. Here we go. Okay. Oh, baby, I'm gonna shrink your potato. What? Good morning, freak. Excellent. I need more stupid clips. Oh, lordy. Excellent, yes. Called it. What's wrong, freak? Well, made myself a little marker. That should be easy enough to find. We're like 5 minutes in. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, that seems sensible. How do you know what radioactivity is? Huh. Still have that sweet roll. That's from day one. That's not gonna be any better, is it? Let me talk more to him. Okay. Um. Jesus. That is a lot of rats, yeah. Can't talk to rats? How unfortunate. Well, gotta tell you, Senor Fantastic, a rat is not a good hat. It. Right, out we pop. Well, that was the wrong direction. Yeah. Oh, well. Okay, we just walked past that. What the fuck? Lots of wanted posters. I'm a little worried about that evidently escaped from prison goblin. Nope. Hmm. Sweet loot. Oh yeah, actually, before we do anything else, should check one thing. Yeah. Um, while it's still going, and it's actually past time now. Um, Showbrew is currently doing a 24-hour charity stream and is in hour 25 right now. I don't know how much longer he's going. Um, but if you want to dip over there real quick, maybe donate $1 or 5 or whatever to Doctors Without Borders before he ends the stream, and then come back, I'll be pretty happy. 22 hours plus. What about it? Oh, his what's it called? What time is not accurate because the stream died at some point, unfortunately. Ooh, I should actually check if I can get the donate link real quick. Right. So, even if you don't want to hop over to the stream and stay here, if you donate there, well, it's for a good cause. That's always nice. Plus, it might confuse Show when there's donations from people he has no idea who they are. And now, back to the game. Hang on, I can watch these wanted posters on the notorious Hilltop Gang. Okay. I can talk more with them. Okay, got it. Oh no. Borrow. Yes. Why did the cursed potato work but not the uncursoning? Hmm. Right. So do you guys have the key? This is purely on guessing, isn't it? Oh dear. Mm-hmm. The National Ballet School in Marvark. Oh no. Okay, let's see if that whole watch thing works. It does not. Great. Well, that is a lovely clip that everyone will have to watch on their own. Since the bloody thing does not work, and I have not figured out why it's not working all of a sudden. Oh, okay. Okay. So Lamont took it. Isla might have it, but the reason she's going through his stuff is because she's a little weird. Yay! My little heart, huh? Really? You give me just enough gold to not fully upgrade a thing? That is just annoying. Oh, I guess the first level upgrade is 40 gold. Okay, that's yeah. Right. I guess we go. That's still the yeah, it is. I guess we go out into the city and try to find out what could happen to Dad. Now that he's time traveling as well. Ooh, so many places. Right. The I don't know ditch with chairs for overpriced food. Or the Goblin Ball Stadium. What's this one? The dungeon. Got it. That's the guard shed. Yes. We definitely want to go to the dig site and ask some questions. A note, huh? That seems like a horrible idea. Let's do it. Hooray! Okay, what happens if I just shut it down in time? Like this? Panic! Aw. Okay, I want to see what is going on at the stadium, though. Like, why is that a location I can visit right now? Well, hello there. No. Oh, no. $35 gold! No. Not to mention, even if the tip is 100% sure, uh, we'd only have 5 gold left to bet with, so there's not much point to it. Right. And Mr. Fantastico. Let's watch the Goblin Ball. Hello, show. Finished the golfing, survived the 24 hours and a little bit. There should be game sound, except not right now because I'm tapped out. Welcome in, everyone. Did you get that last dollar at the end, Joe? I saw you were like 399 out of 400. Ooh, freak. Thank you very much for that Bezos money. For 30, nice. Ah, of course it was for 20. Good to see that it didn't stop there, though. Well, that clip didn't quite work. Let's see if we can do that again. No?
Oh, damn. Well,
Oh, hey.
she's not
Brand
winning.
new.
So I'm not sure if that... Oh, Briggs is also out. I didn't even notice that one. Sorry, Briggs. Well, start typing rig because... iPad, thank you for the extra donation. I am in first, but that doesn't matter. Jax is coming in. Jax seems to be coming in first.
Very nice. And also, welcome in Mojito, Jax, and Plague Dog. Thank you for those follows. So we're playing Little Guardsman, which is a fantasy game, a bit with the general premise of Papers, Please, but also very much not. And we're currently watching... Oh, no, freak. Currently watching a Goblin Ball game. Let me see. Let me see if it works if I do it like this. Okay. Oh, baby, I'm gonna shrink your potato. What? Good morning, freak. Sometimes you got. Are you going to bed now, or do you try and stay up for a few more hours to have a normal-ish time? What's the plan? I know you're still like in the middle of your vacation, so it shouldn't matter too much. Yeah, so I see that the game apparently has no audio. At least it's not nice bath. Ooh, very nice. Why is this not showing any kind of peaks? That is very, very annoying. Is that right, freak? Is that my speciality? Why the hell does the game audio not bloody work? There we are. Now it's showing things. Okay, so hopefully now you'll actually hear things.
Midfield passive aggressive.
Yes, enjoy your bath. Don't fall asleep and drown in the bathtub. And I'll see you around. Bye, show.
Line. He's muttering something to himself. He spits. He lifts the wheel above his head. He spins. He spins again. He spins a third time, and it's launched. The Marauders Weather Wizard can't touch a throw like that, and it's through the posts. The Sprawl Brawlers win.
You could have made some real money. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Excellent. I think it's time that we start our shift. The night shift today for all the newcomers. I could visit Malcolm's office, but I don't really see a reason for it. So, yeah, let's just go do work.
What's this? A mysterious present? Perhaps a secret admirer?
Excellent work picking the obvious choice for the Princess Rescue mission. Unfortunately, the warrior seems to have gotten themselves into some hot water with the Farmers Union. Yeah, I'm aware of that. Not your fault though. Anyways, please enjoy this one-time bonus. Message concluded. Yes, sorry to hear about the night shift. Lieutenant Stryker. Okay, so Lieutenant Stryker is generally happy because we picked her champion, who turned out to be utterly insane and ineffective. Sadly, we lost what probably was the most sensible candidate to the lightning round, and by that I mean they actually got hit by lightning and burned to ash. Who would have thought? Yes. A free metal detector slot upgrade.
Sweet.
How nice. I think they all get themselves into trouble, just different ways. Oh no, what is this now? The Sprawl Monster Manual, 1st edition. Doppelgangers, shapeshifters. Frequency, very rare. Special attacks, shape change, sneak attack. Weakness, susceptible to physical damage. Alignment, chaotic evil. Size, small to medium humanoid. Does your loved one seem more adult than usual? Maybe they've been replaced by a doppelganger. These monstrous creatures have the ability to superficially assume the appearance of anyone. When dealing with a suspected shapeshifter, show them an item they should recognize. Where possible, show them their child. Show them Jimmy. Oh god. I feel like Jimmy might get himself eaten. Note, chemical compounds such as the patented tooth spray have no effect on what are essentially gelatinous blobs. Okay. Oh no, forest entities. Frequency, rare. Special attacks, stomp and or thwomp. Weaknesses, fire, woodcutter's axes, poorly administered town hall meetings. What? Alignment, true neutral, size, climbable. The story of the first transformation from mundane tree to sentient, mobile being is lost to the history. These creatures are extremely dangerous but generally motivated by threats to their territory. The bark of a forest entity is often the site of cryptic magical runes and prophetic writings that can be deciphered. Hey. Goblins, very common, yeah, no shit. Special attacks, none. Weaknesses, susceptible to physical injury. Yeah, I mean, who isn't? Alignment, varied. Size, small. When the great expansion of the sprawl was undertaken by King Oswin I and then his son King Oswin II, goblins participated as laborers and artisans in the city's construction. In recent times, various crimes and misfortune have been widely attributed to this group, leading to their decreased presence in public life. Whether or not they have an actual predisposition for crime and mayhem is hotly debated by the High Council and non-human rights groups. Herring, red. Frequency, about 50-50. Special attacks. Cause confusion, create conflict where none should exist. Weakness, careful consideration. Alignment, chaotic neutral. Size, small fish to giant, and everything in between. Beware the red herring. Its siren's call has led many adventurers to follow the wrong path or to find enemies where none exist. Use your judgment and don't believe everything you see or hear. The temptation to believe a red herring is strong, but be vigilant and you will come out on top. Lycanthropes, aka werewolves. Frequency rare. Special attacks bestial rage, claws, and teeth. Weaknesses silver, the rising sun. Oh, yes. Alignment chaotic evil. Size post transformation big as fuck. Academics are split on whether this affliction is magical or medical. The cursed or afflicted person suffers on an attack or bite and comes to the first full moon, transforms into a half-man, half-beast killing machine. And come first full moon, of course. In most cases, the individual remains blissfully unaware of the transformation, but in some cases they know and desperately seek asylum to save their loved ones from their dark passenger. I remember reading somewhere that like an alternative werewolf, I don't know what's it called, like legend, saga, whatever. No, saga is not right. Saga is a story of adventure. So a legend, I guess. Maybe myth. Where a werewolf could be contained by the voice of a loved one and their original people clothes. So like a mother or a wife or a husband or something like that, and their people clothes would help giving them their humanity back mid curse. Hail Anna. No, you're never late. Surely not. I mean, you have no chill. How could you possibly be capable of waiting for too long? I saw you in show's chat like pretty early. Did you stay up or did you just get up very early? Oh, you're at work. Well, happy working and lurking, I guess. The mole people. Frequency, common. Special attacks, digging, biting when provoked. Special attack, digging. Okay, that's something. Weaknesses. Daylight, non-fatal. Alignment, varied, often true neutral. Size, small. Long ago, a subset of humans and elves carved out a life lived underground. This evolutionary branch began to change to accommodate their new existence. They became smaller, relying more heavily on their sense of smell and hearing than their soon underdeveloped eyesight. In addition, their hands and fingers became more claw-like because of the digging. While people considered disfigured and even monstrous by some, not sure where I got the people there. While considered disfigured and even monstrous by some, please do not persecute the mole people. They are not to be punted. After all, without mole person labor and digging know-how, the sprawl wouldn't enjoy the world's greatest sewer system. Lovely. Give me 1 second here. Ah, there we go. Hit my nose a little bit. Necromancer. Frequency, rare. Special attacks, raise undead, miscellaneous spells. Weaknesses, their egos. Alignment, lawful evil. Size, all bodies are beach bodies. Magic practitioners who have broken their codes and oaths and turned to the forbidden arts. Although not illegal, they should be discouraged from entering the sprawl. Note, the Mages Guild would gladly welcome a fallen wizard who has seen the error of their ways back into the fold. However, not one has yet chosen to give up the dark arts once they've tasted that sweet, sweet necromancy. Oh dear. Vampires. Common. That's a little troubling. Special attacks. change into a bat, hypnosis, flight, dental peculiarities. Weaknesses: sunlight, UV, garlic, counting bags of small grains, wooden sticks. Yeah, not bags of small grains, but I have heard the well, having to count small grains. Like where was that from? That was like a more eastern approach. Like we're heading outside of Romania and like Ukraine and towards Kazakhstan and such. There, the common way to avoid vampires was burying them in a coffin or whatever with like rice or wheat grains, so they could not get out before they had counted them all, because apparently that's what they do. And an iron, good morning. Good news. I think the shout-out thingy is fixed. Mwahaha.
I don't see no car.
Are you kidding me? That doesn't seem quite right, does it? Yeah, the vampire OCD, it's fairly unknown because, well, Bram Stoker didn't care for it, and Dracula is where the majority of things come out from now. Okay, so that clip is working. It was just running in ultra slow motion.
Oh,
interesting.
Okay.
But yeah, the vampire OCD is the reason why the Count on Sesame Street is the Count and does the counting. Like, someone was aware of that and was thinking like me and was like, oh my god, that is the best pun ever. Yes, Pooh. I think you just got it as well. And of course, while we're doing some shoutouts and stuff,
Ja. Wobei, Artwalk, wenn du das hörst, Artwalk, hallo? Artwalk, das ist jetzt speziell für dich. Du, ich, Multistream. Kapisch? Weil ich wollte mich ja mit anderen Streamern connecten und jetzt ist...
we still haven't done that, freak. Mostly because you tend to stream after work, and well, here we are. But I guess we could do that. Yeah, we probably should. And since the clip thingy seems to work properly, let's give one more shout out to the currently relaxing Showbrew.
Do you see those little holes on the front grip? You have the wrist rail, which looks big already. And then you have that little. Too late.
Ah, yes, the grenade surprise. Right, back to the vampires. In centuries past, vampires were the stuff of myth and legends, sticking to the shadows and covering up their ghastly deeds in order to remain hidden from polite society. Recently, as a result of the powerful vampire rights movement led by goth rock icon Vlad Extreme, vampires have come out of the closet, and many have become productive members of society. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of co-op games we could do. Ooh, and Nyrin with the big stream streak. No streaking in my channel. What? All right. With that, we are through the Sprawl Monster Manual First Edition, at least for now.
What kind of stupid are you?
God damn it. And now it is on to the night shift. One for you, and one for you, and one for you, and one for you. Wait. Excellent. We're finally having enough, yeah, enough crystals to really power everything, huh? Great. Oh look, the very
Good
first
evening,
vampire.
child. I have not seen you at the post before.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Drew the short straw this time. Burning it at both ends, you know? Just gotta keep on trucking through.
I hear you, working the graveyard shift myself.
Yeah.
You said it.
Right, let's talk with you
What
a
did
little
you
bit.
say your name was, sir?
Heinrich
And last name?
von Pyre.
Heinrich von Bayer, yes.
Von Pyre?
Von Pyre.
Mm-hmm.
Title?
Count.
Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes.
That sounds stupid enough that I'm gonna... I could tease him about it. But he already seems a little upset. That mean...
That's a fun name to have.
It is? Huh. It is. Why, thank you, little girl. I happen to come from a long line of von Pyres.
I
I
bet.
have no doubt in my mind.
Hey, Game Wanderer. Doing the multi-stream watcher. I see you over there in Ref's chat. Alright. Can we? Yeah, okay. So this is how you get back to the... Got it. So for the night shift, we have the monster manual, and for the day shift, we have the Ritz, I guess. I don't see much of a reason not to let him in, so we're just gonna keep on talking a bit. Oh, actually, since the game happily pauses between dialogues, haha.
Can I purchase Aurora here?
Sorry, no. Aurora sales are only
Why is it struggling now?
permitted through the Astro Lounge. We simply
I don't
provide
know.
a safe haven for you to enjoy it in peace. If you desire access to the lounge, you can purchase admittance for a completely reasonable fee.
Okay.
Otherwise, you're welcome to relax, listen to our music, and perhaps enjoy a chimera.
Oh, CPU issue? Really shouldn't be. Like, Little Guardsman is not that intensive. But that's something we can actually look at. Someone I know always enjoys having clips played.
Corruption seems problematic. Please, I just need your skin. There we go, we got it all. Nice. Let's head back.
That was a strange clip. Yeah, so I mean, CPU power went up a little bit there, but like from 11% to 14. I don't know, it's weird. Oh yeah, that's an idea.
I got my jester hat still.
Yeah, it is the first shout out for someone that is wonky.
Oh, that.
That does push.
Oh, you.
That clip indeed, yes. With
Got into
a
the
trifecta of viewer retention
I did get
devices
into the
on
fuck you.
display.
How'd you take 5 on that?
I made some bad decisions early on.
I slammed into you guys and got 3.
Yes, viewership retention
Where
devices.
is that going to send us?
I think.
All right, let's talk more to this. Definitely not a vampire.
Running late? Yes, I am. So if you wouldn't mind inviting me in, there is an urgent matter I must attend to.
Did you say invite you in?
Yes, it was an arrangement I had with the guard who normally works this location. An arrangement that, if broken, would be a real pain in the neck, so to speak.
Oh shit.
Running late? Couldn't you just fly like a bat?
I guess so. I didn't know that
Believe me, it is
went
much
for
more
whole
difficult to
cities
find
as
people
well.
willing to invite you in when you're a bat.
That is hard to argue with, yeah. I wouldn't necessarily let a bat in if it rang my doorbell. I mean, outside of him being a vampire, there isn't a reason not to let him in, is there?
There is no way I'm gonna let you in. You're
What?
clearly a vampire. You're here to suck the blood of the innocent and create evil minions.
Lil, that's very prejudiced of you.
Hey, there is no need for that.
Excuse me?
Yes, I am a vampire, but I am not defined by it. I am also a prominent member of this society, and I am running late for my job at my clinic. I am a chiropractor.
I've never heard of a late night chiropractic clinic before.
It is for other vampires. There are more of us than you think. And I do not appreciate you discriminating against us with your hurtful and dated vampire stereotypes.
That's what I said.
I'm sorry, I never knew. This is my first night shift.
I mean, sure, when the odd normie comes in, we crack their back and then maybe bite their neck a couple of times, but it's all in good fun.
For fuck's sake. Oh, dude, you're giving wildly mixed messages here. Yeah, all in good fun.
Do those normies know that their blood is about to be sucked out of their neck and that they'll be turned into creatures of the night before you start your adjustment?
It's there in the fine print somewhere. Now, would you kindly reconsider your choice and invite me in already?
Oh, that is a rough one. That is a very, very rough one. Wait, what's this? Huh. Don't think I've ever noticed this, like, being lit up. So technically we could try and just jail him, but I have a feeling he's gonna just change into a bat and fly out. We can deny him, which seems to work, because otherwise why would he stop here? Or we can accept that he's a hardworking chiropractor with a very specific fine print. I'm just gonna do that because fuck it. Oh, that's great. He has no photo, of course not.
Would you care to enter the sprawl?
Why, thank you for the lovely invitation. I accept. Thank you, little girl. Until the next time you work the night shift.
The night shift.
Hopefully that's never. Have a good time in there.
I'm very curious for the rating. Still 3 stars though. Count Heinrich Vampire. Score 3 out of 4 stars. You let him in? He's clearly a vampire. I don't care what he says he does for a living. He's undead. 3 honestly is, yeah. As I mentioned, I might go hunting for those 4 stars thing on a second or third playthrough. But for now, yeah. Oh, hang on.
Listen,
I've
little
seen
girl,
you.
there isn't much time. You must send me to jail immediately. I pray you don't make me explain any further. We haven't the time.
I feel like I've seen you before. Did you go to a funeral for a cat recently?
Yeah. It could be a werewolf.
Sprinkles! That vile beast of a feline. I am certain that cat cursed me and turned me into the monster I am today.
Okay, so yeah, Pooh's first thought. He does have a moonbelt buckle, yeah. Hang on, what did the thing say about werewolves? Was pretty much the usual, right? Yeah. Lycanthrope. In case they know, seek asylum. Yeah. My problem is if I throw him into the jail, is he just gonna murder people in there? You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna try it. Maximum trust.
Thank you. Bless you, child. The world is a safer place now.
I really hope you get the help you need.
Hey! Werewolf. Full score. You observed and understood this man's affliction, Lycanism. You made the right decision and quickly. Nice. Yeah, because he, since he,
Oh my
oh
God.
no. It can be, since he, oh, what's the word? Empathized, that there was no time. Taking 1, 2, or 3 actions might, change the outcome.
No, little one. Not a god, just an incredibly handsome mortal.
Yes.
People make that mistake all the time. It is I, Prince Phineas, heir to the throne of Petrard.
Yep, undoubtedly. Are you still broke?
I know who you are. I was working the gate when you arrived. I let you in.
You were pissed that I didn't lend you $5?
And still you mistake me for a god? Well, who can blame you?
Do you have anything to declare? Please say no and just go about your business.
Yeah, so how it works is the we have up to 3 actions we can take, which is talking to the people, using our tools, or maybe even using an item if we have one that seems appropriate. But if time is a factor, which it isn't on every of those, then they'll get more problematic the longer you delay, and there can also be, well, different consequences, as we've seen there.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
I declare that I am...
Go on.
What?
You kind of trailed off there.
What?
You said,
I declare that I am.
and then...
Then what?
Okay, and I feel like I'm gonna regret asking, but what have you been doing tonight?
Oh, you're definitely gonna regret that question.
What do you want me to say? Milkmaids? Or what I've been doing with the milkmaids?
Well, we've come this far. What have you been doing with the milkmaids?
I got thrown out for trying to stretch a single into a double.
What?
I just feel sorry for you, man.
Don't pity me, little one. I am a crown prince of the realm.
A
Yes,
sad
yes.
one. Aren't you here trying to win the hand of Princess Desdemona?
Well, sure I am, but when the Mages Guild throws a party in your honor, boy, do they know how to show you a good time. And you can't stop a fox from stealing eggs, am I right? Huh?
What? What does that even mean?
It means everyone always thought the Sprawl was crazy for being aligned with such an uptight group of old bores. They really know how to show a guy a good time.
No, I meant the thing about the foxes stealing eggs.
Can't stop them, and I'm the fox.
Barf, 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 barf. Good night, Prince Phineas.
That's me. Ha ha.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Now get out of here, you drunk fool.
Oh, all right.
Fascinating.
Good evening, my dear.
Mrs. Abernathy, you're out awful late, especially with all these comings and goings about the sprawl.
Oh, my stars! Would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
Huh.
Something is seriously weird here. Didn't I read somewhere about showing people something familiar?
Yeah, what Lil said. So, your thoughts about the doppelganger? Yeah, I have them, and that little sweet roll is from her. So let's see what happens
Does
here.
this do anything for you?
Oh, yes. It is very nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was one of your award-winning bonds, Mrs. Abernathy. You don't recognize it?
Well, the prince is just that weird.
Award-winning buns.
My grandma, what sharp teeth you have.
Don't you recognize it?
You're not Mrs. Abernathy at all, are you?
Oh, shit.
Get out of here, you lousy shapeshifter monster!
Hey! You tried to show Mrs. Abernathy her own buns. That sounds wrong. Revealing her to be a shape-shifting monster. Well done.
Well, well, well.
And
If it isn't
there's
the
the
little girl who
necromancer,
works
I
the
guess.
guard shed. I was hoping we'd meet again. I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a rather important meeting to attend.
And what exactly is this meeting you're attending?
If you must know, I was summoned by Praetor Kargan personally. It is a highly confidential matter that doesn't concern you.
Praetor Kargan was the envoy of the Princess of Margraf. Well, no, not the princess. What was their title? I don't remember.
The Praetor is here waiting on the decision of Princess Desdemona. Seems
Yeah.
legit to me.
Oh, good. So long as it passes your inspection. I was so concerned that you would have reservations. Thank goodness you approve.
Holy shit. The amount of sarcasm. You know what? We're just gonna try out the truth spray. Maybe, yeah, with that one. Hey.
When I was a little boy and my powers were beginning to form, I had a budgie named Petey. Petey was my best, nay, only friend. When he flew full speed into the window and fell to the floor, my innate ability to rouse the dead awakened. Have I spent most of my adult life trying to hide these forbidden gifts? Yes. Do they come in handy when certain foreign visitors practice their ballet and decapitate a few chambermaids? Also, yes.
Well, shit. So yes, he is definitely a necromancer. But oh yes, can't you see he's entirely unsuspicious? Not dressed in any particularly way or stylings. Nobody could ever suspect this. So I'm kinda tempted to let him actually through to avoid diplomatic shenanigans. What did the manual say about necromancers? There you are. Should be discouraged. Not illegal, though. Oh. You know what, Pooh? You might be really onto something there. The prince could be the red herring. Lots of nonsense about nothing. Yeah, I think I'm letting him in. Could be a mole man.
Praetor Kargan will be most pleased by this. You actually did your job today. Your parents must be so proud.
My dad, maybe. My mom's dead.
Would you like me to do something about that?
Yep, saw that coming.
Ugh, just go.
Oof. To order 4. You let the creepy guy into the sprawl, but it's not like you personally started raising animals from the dead at St. Euphigenia's. Huh. Could jump back. Overall, we're doing good, though. I want to see what happens. Yeah. I want to see what happens if we just talk to him more and we can still send him away as well.
Well, well, well.
Okay, skipping through this.
And what exactly is...
Getting the talking,
The
trusting
Praetor.
that.
Oh, good.
Gonna talk
Why does Praetor Kargan want to meet with you?
some more here.
I'm feeling rather generous today, so I will tell you. The Marvog High Council, led by Praetor Kargan herself, are concerned. As ceremonial killings have become more and more common, their numbers continue to dwindle. With that in mind, the Empress reached out to me regarding the practice of necromancy to preserve the life force of some of these brave fallen souls.
Uh-huh.
Necromancy? Isn't that bringing dead people back to life?
Oh, child, it is so much more than that. With knowledge of life and death, the future and the past both fold atop one another, connecting us to all of time and giving us the ability to foretell not only what has been, but what is to come.
Dear God. Ah. Still not sure if letting him in or not is the right decision. Like, sending him away could, knowing what we learned from the truth spray in the alternate timeline, I guess, could cause a bit of a diplomatic incident.
I've told
Let's
you my
talk some
business.
more.
I've played your game. Why do you continue to bar my access? Yet another example of people in power doing their jobs and trampling the rights and freedoms of the citizenry.
Okay. I'm gonna deny him now. See what that does on the star rating. And worst case, we go back once more. But let's just see how this plays out.
You have no right to deny me, no right to even stand in my view, you pathetic smaggle.
Smaggle. Okay.
What's that?
Smaggle. Yes, that is the word we mages use to describe worthless, magicless beings such as you. You are a prime grade A example of a smaggle.
So it's a legally distinct muggle. Got it.
Dude, that's pretty weak.
No, it is not weak. It cuts to the core.
Nah, that's lame. Get out of here.
The Praetor will know of your insolence, little one.
Well, 3 stars. It's better. I wonder what the perfect thing is. Maybe you can X-ray him for a ton of weird things or something? I don't know. For now, we're moving on. Oh. Hi, Treant. I'm sorry, I mean, Tree Entity.
Oh my god! Are you some kind of scary tree monster?
Yes. Now let me in or I'll thwomp and stomp you.
Well, that's not very polite. What does the handbook say? Forest entities. Oh, the bark of a forest entity is often the site of cryptical magical runes and prophetic writings that can be deciphered. Let's start with that then. Because we have our
I
lovely
noticed you have
decoder
something
ring.
carved on your bark, but I can't quite make out what it says.
Somebody carved it on me when I was a sapling. It was a mistake.
Mind if I try to read it?
Okay.
Okay.
It reads, to lodge all power in one party and keep it there is to ensure bad government and the sure and gradual deterioration of public morals.
That is a quote by one of the American founding fathers, I believe. and or an early president. I'm thinking like Washington, Lincoln, that general direction.
Does that mean anything to you?
That was the words of person who came to woods to write. I remember him, Mark Goblin Twain.
Oh,
he
of
was
course.
inspiring to Scary Tree Monster. Talked about how to make change in world.
And was it through stomping and thwomping?
No, it wasn't. That was Scary Tree Monster's idea. He spoke of change through something called corrupt government systems.
Maybe there's a better way to get people out of your woods. Maybe a more official way.
Are you saying Scary Tree Monster should run for government office to implement real systemic change?
Yes, I am all for that. Scary Tree Monster for governor.
Sure, why not?
I want to talk with him some more.
And what business would you say you have in the sprawl this evening?
Too many people come through my woods. Too many strangers stomping on our roots and throwing their garbage on us. Me and my brothers and sisters say no more.
Okay, so you're meant to talk first, then use the decoder ring and get that. Yeah, okay.
That must be really hard on you and the other scary tree monsters.
Not all are scary.
I wonder if the order of things matters for the score. I'm gonna let him in, hoping that using the decoder ring first still gives us like a peaceful outcome and a positive one. Let's find out.
I believe in you, scary tree monster. I think you'll make a fine governor, or Congress tree, or whatever you end up running for.
Congress tree. That line of dialogue is encouraging, though.
Thank you. Now all I need is a snappy campaign slogan.
A vote for me is a vote for a tree?
A little on the nose.
Hey, 4 stars. You diverted the life path of a violent monsters towards a life of politics and public service. Vote Scary Tree Monster. And one last one.
Hello. I wish safe passage through this gate.
Can do. I'm just gonna need you to lift that hood. Gotta see if you're human or elf or gelatinous blob. We've had all types tonight.
All types indeed.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I assure you, I am human. Now, please allow me safe passage.
So, what didn't we have yet? The mole people, of course. Yeah, so mole people and goblins is what we didn't have yet. I'm human with human hands and human words, yes. Well, let's just talk
Got a real
first.
mysterious don't ask me any questions vibe going on? What's up with that?
I simply have nothing to state or claim. I just wish to enter.
You're claiming that you have nothing to claim, and you stated that you have nothing to state? Something's going on here.
Please, no games.
Before it's 2 goblins in a coat. I mean, we had that last time. Surely they wouldn't try again. Tooth spray, X-ray, metal detector. I'm wondering. I mean, the truth spray seems like a safe bet always. The whip, yeah. Could try that as well.
I am returning to the kingdom after being away by my own volition. I have to hurry. There is a deadline that must be met. I have to inform them of my choice. Be gone, magic truth spray!
Wow, you've got quite the resistance to that. Mind telling me how I could do that?
It takes a strong-willed mind and a small knowledge of sorcery.
How about a wandering brain and a great knowledge of rocks?
Hang on, but we had someone that was immune to truth spray, right? Yeah, it was the doppelgangers. We had one of those already, though. Yeah, true. It could be the princess? Wondering. I'm just gonna try the whip, just because I can.
Maybe this will loosen your lips. Yeah!
Yeah.
Who taught you how to crack a whip? Your form is all wrong. You're more likely to hurt your shoulder than you are to hurt me.
Is that why it's so sore? Jeez, the things they don't teach you at gate guard school. I mean, I assume. I never...
Well, that didn't help at all. So I'm just gonna let them in and hope for the best. Even though they're a deeply disturbing figure.
Okay, mystery woman, you may enter. I hope I don't regret this.
Thank you. The choice you made here today will not go unrewarded.
Tacos.
Tacos?
What?
Make my reward tacos.
Okay, sure.
Hooray!
Great, tacos. Either way, tacos. Yeah, I'm gonna do that again and try just triple talking to her. See what that does. I don't think we're gonna get a 4-star out of this one. Anytime soon, at least. But the whip was entertaining but entirely pointless.
Hello. I wish safe
Alright,
passage
skipping through this.
Can do.
I'm a...
And some
Got
talking.
a real
I simply...
Skipping through that as well. Yes, yes.
I understand.
I've been there.
And let's just try more talking.
So, are you here for business or pleasure?
I'm here on business, which is mine and none of yours. Now, please let me pass.
Well, I got business is none of yours too, you know. Don't go thinking you'll get any info out of me.
Lil.
It's my job to ask the questions, not go blabbing on and on about what I'm all about.
And you are doing your job admirably. Now will you please let me pass?
So, have you heard the news about that missing princess? Pretty wild, huh? I wonder what happened
yes.
to her. Princess Debbie... Doris...
Okay. So that, to my mind, pretty much confirms that we're talking to Princess Desdemona here.
Princess Desdemona.
So you have heard of her?
Yeah.
I'm sure she will return in due time.
Or once her kidnappers demand a ransom.
Or once she has finished what she set out to do.
Yeah.
So you think she wasn't kidnapped?
I think Princess Desdemona is a very strong-willed woman and would not be taken hostage so easily.
Oh, that is... God damn it. I mean, that is tempting.
So you're saying it was a team of kidnappers?
Sure.
Oh. We have more rewinds, so I'm just gonna do that. See what the hell the game is gonna tell about that.
You haven't shown me your face, and you haven't answered any of my questions. No, none of this adds up at all. I don't think I can let you in or just let you walk away. This whole situation stinks. Guards, take her away.
You don't know what you're doing. Please, just let me go try at another gate.
Not this time. Things are on high alert since our princess went missing, and I've got to do my part to help throw any mysterious figures in jail.
Especially the princess. Wait, what?
That's not how you should be reacting in this crisis.
Says the person about to go to jail. Guards!
Okay, that's another 2 stars. She sure was suspicious, but maybe she was suspicious in a good way. Yeah. So I think just talking through 3 times and letting her in should do the trick. You think we should send her back? Try another gate?
Hello?
Ken?
Right. We're gonna speed through like 3 times of talking.
I under... Huh? So. Yeah.
And...
So, have you heard the...
Prince.
So...
And this was the long one about the princess and the kidnappers.
So you think
I think...
So...
Now, what happens if we let her in?
Okay, mystery woman, you may enter. I hope I don't regret this.
Thank you. The choice you made here today will not go unrewarded.
And now we get the tacos.
Make my Hooray!
Hooray for tacos. Fascinating. So yeah, sending her off to another gate might be the proper option. I'm just gonna let it stand for now, but that is something to keep in mind. $3.33, not bad. Only 20 gold? Damn! Right, Count Heinrich von Pyre. 3 stars. You let him in? He's clearly a vampire. I don't care what he says he does for a living. He's undead. Where's the night shift bonus? Yeah, for real. Well, no. We're on the night shift because we didn't choose the right champion. So somebody with the power to change our schedule did that. Werewolf. Score 4 stars. You observed and understood this man's affliction, a lichenism. You made the right decision, and quickly. Shapeshifter. 4 stars. You tried to show Mrs. Abernathy her own buns, revealing her to be a shape-shifting monster. Well done. Tyronius Athanatos. 3 stars. You didn't let the creepy guy into the sprawl. That's gotta be worth at least a pat on the back. Scary tree monster. 4 stars. Staff? 4 stars. You diverted the life path of a violent monster towards a life of politics and public service. Vote Scary Tree Monster. And the hooded figure we just had a bunch of times. Tacos! Okay, we can only go home, I guess? Sure. Well, well, well. Look at that.
It's you! What are you doing here? Are you here to give me tacos?
No, I've come to reveal my true identity to you.
So, no tacos?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Desdemona.
Obviously, yes. Hey, Weep.
Princess Desdemona?
You like that dress and those shoes are not what you want to, like, run out into the woods with, but, sure.
Nah, I knew it all along.
No, you didn't.
Why split hairs? But what about the kidnappers?
There were no kidnappers. I disguised myself and ran away. I'm sorry for all the commotion I've caused. I had to get away to say goodbye to someone important to me before my wedding.
Someone important, huh?
I don't understand.
I'm being forced to marry one of the suitors from these two rival kingdoms.
Yeah, that's old news. What I don't understand is why you, a princess, are here talking to me about it. Shouldn't there be more official people that could play therapist?
Like Stryker? Ash? Oh god. Oh, not Malcolm. I know my father had faith in them. When I'm gone, your advisors will help maintain the balance, blah, blah, blah. They want me out of the way so they can control my father's kingdom. They've never been good at listening to what I want, or how I want to rule this land. Nobody listens to me.
Sing it, sister.
And now I'm being forced to choose between allying the Sprawl with the kingdom of Petrard or the Marvog Empire.
You mean Phineas the Pompous Prince or Kargan the Praetor Terror?
And it doesn't even matter if I love them or not. At the end of the day, it's strictly politics. Lucky me.
Yep, that's how that works.
This is the first time in the game I've been okay being 12.
I just want to make the right choice. Tell me, Lil, what do you think of Prince Phineas?
Oh, no thank you.
He's way higher maintenance than you seem to be. And he's an asshole. Nuff said.
And what about Praetor Kargan? What do you think?
Well, she's definitely not the worst. The problem is she's essentially a Klingon princess. With all that entails. Our kingdom has a lot of tricky machinery and money. Marrying that with a kingdom that literally chooses its ruler by an ongoing blood sport event over months. Tricky? Kapla indeed. I'm gonna go with I have doubts.
Look, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't already planning my Halloween costume based on her look. But it sounds like she's got a lot of blood on her hands. I know their ways are different than ours, but come on.
So if you were me, and you had the future well-being of the Sprawl in your hands, who would you choose?
I mean, I'd have chosen Beverly, but that's a separate issue. Between those two idiots...
Thank you for your honesty. I know my advisors have jerked you around, but I also know you don't always do what they say, and I like that. You remind me of, well, me.
And you remind me of me too, if I was rich and beautiful and influential.
Oof.
Oh, you are influential. You've changed the course of fate more than you know.
Don't forget beautiful. I am also beautiful.
The sun's coming up. I must go. I shall put my own heart aside and do what's best for the kingdom.
Heinrich von Pyre. Although clearly a vampire, Count Heinrich von Pyre was also a registered chiropractor with a private practice on the outskirts of the rapidly gentrifying Little Ogretown neighborhood. After entering the sprawl, the Count went to his clinic to open for the night. He had a long list of appointments. The Swamp Thing needed an activator adjustment, a mummy needed a deep tissue massage, and some acupuncture with electric current was just the thing for Frankenstein's monster's stiff neck. Makes sense, yes. It was looking like it was going to be a typical night, until an angry mob brandishing pitchforks and torches showed up at Count Vampire's door. The horde was led by none other than Myrna Herkin. Local school teacher and leader of the Better Business Bureau. Although lumbars were being loosened, there was a steadily growing number of complaints about bitten necks and cases of anemia resulting from the Count's medical practice. She was there to put a stop to it. Maybe it was the light of the torches reflected in their eyes, but it took just one look for Myrna and the Count to fall madly in love. Or it was the fact that he is a powerful vampire. One of those things. The Count swooped down and lifted Myrna out of the angry mob. He bit her at least 3 times and made her drink his own blood to facilitate her own vampiric transformation. She left her gig at the Better Business Bureau, and the Count welcomed his new, soon-to-be bride into his castle. Now, along with dealing with that pesky Van Helsing fellow who kept trying to kill him, Heinrich also had a wedding to plan. The afflicted man was safe from the transformative rays of the full moon, and even should he have transformed, the thick iron bars would have protected everyone. Although the good people of the Sprawl were safe from the wrath of his curse, the mourner was not spared the aggression of his fellow inmates. Yeah, that's okay. Cornering him in the cell, they shanked him with a handmade shiv, leaving him there to bleed to death. Luckily, the shiv was whittled out of a silver spoon, miraculously curing him once and for all of the curse of the beast that had attacked him so long ago. I don't think that's how it works, but sure, why not? After a fortnight of recovery in the prison's infirmary, the mourner was released back into society. Unfortunately, on his journey back to Scarborough, in the Shire of Bessarion, the mourner was attacked by a different werewolf, and suddenly he's cursed again. It seems that if it wasn't for bad luck, this guy would have no luck at all. Prince Phineas. Crown Prince of Petrarch Phineas Pomp stumbled back to his slavish lodgings at the palace. Hungry and drunk, he lit the fire and put on a pot of stew before passing out on the floor. He woke the next morning having no memory of how he got home or why his room reeked of burnt stroganoff. But he did remember the wager of a party thrown in his honor by the Mages Guild, and the promise he had made them should he be chosen to marry Princess Desdemona. Oh dear. Shapeshifter. This Mrs. Abernathy was no Abernathy at all. In reality, it was a horrible, shape-shifting monster. Running off into the night, the creature assumed a different identity and gained entry in the Sprawl at another gate. Yeah, which is why I would love to have sent it to prison. But I wasn't allowed to. Mean. Once inside the Sprawl, we lost track of it. Having the ability to take the form of anyone made it difficult to track, so its whereabouts remain unknown. It was reported later that night that an unusually talkative guardsman Cecil was trying to break its way into the Sprawl's armory. Oh no. Being denied entry, guardsman Cecil apparently screamed in a high-pitched voice and ran off into the night. Be on the lookout, for this creature could be anyone. Tyronius Athanatos. Tyronius Athanatos was unable to meet with Petro Kargan that night. His promise of sharing the secrets of necromancy with the Marvark Empire went unfulfilled. If he had been successful, the Mages Guild and its agendas would have been conveyed to the Marvark Empire. And if that alliance was put in place and the Praetor was chosen for marriage by Princess Desdemona, who knows what nefarious plans would have unfolded. Okay, so not letting him in was a long-term benefit, maybe, hopefully. Dejected, Tyronius went back to his keep outside of the walls of the city and contrived another way to forge his allegiance with the Marvargians. He wasn't sure how, but he knew his next plan would have to be 100% a little gate guard proof. Scary Tree Monster. With dreams of holding political office now planted in the Scary Tree Monster's head, he stomped his way right to the city clerk's office at City Hall and waited for it to open. The next day, he obtained the necessary paperwork to run for political office. Unfortunately, Scary Tree Monster didn't know how to write or read. Revealing his illiteracy made the city clerk's receptionist laugh out loud, which angered Scary Tree Monster so greatly that he proceeded to thwomp her into oblivion. Yeah, that wasn't very diplomatic of her or him. When the city clerk showed up, finding no receptionist, they hired Scary Tree Monster on the spot to fill the role as their political aide. Scary Tree Monster was now a small cog in the political machine and would no doubt rise in the ranks to one day hold the title of counselor, or dare we say, mayor? Princess Desdemona. When Princess Desdemona returned to the castle, she refused to answer any questions regarding her whereabouts. She immediately issued a royal decree to cut funding to any active rescue missions, and to put an end to the antiquated practice of choosing rescuers via flashy game shows. As she lay in bed that night, she reflected on the little guardsman's advice. She knew that her decision would irreversibly alter the fate of the sprawl, and the fate of every soul who called it home.
And although the princess has come home, she is still remaining quiet on where she was during her missing time, but frankly, I do not care. She's got that look at me, I'm back attitude, and it reflects in her style. You know it. She was seen returning to the castle rocking those possibly was kidnapped leggings, all while sporting a I might have just run away and ran out of money hooded cloak. What do you think she's gonna be wearing at the wedding? No idea, but no doubt it will complement her chosen spouse's home kingdom. That's right. Princess Desdemona has finally made her choice, and it's Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I knew it was going to be them. It was the obvious choice from the get-go. So obviously obvious. So long, Prince Phineas Pomp of the Petrard Kingdom. You just didn't make the cut. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
Okay, does this just look...
Bye.
It does.
So, she made her choice. Her life is filled with intrigue, and I feel like I am now somehow intertwined with her fate's path.
It is kind of like the end of a stream, yes.
Oh well, off to go see what the gang's up to. There's a note from Dad.
Perfect.
Back to the guard shed for me. Wait a minute, where's the chronometer? I always leave it right here.
Uh-oh. No chronometer?
I'm not going anywhere until I find my chronometer.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Well, looking in the
Not
desk.
in or under there.
In the big old
It's not
chest.
in there.
Nope. In the bed.
There it is. What's it
What
doing
is it?
under the bed? Spooky. I don't remember putting it there. Wait, what time is it? I don't want to be late. For a time machine, you'd think they could have at least put a clock on it somewhere.
Right. So I have it now, I have it now. Excellent. Oh no.
This whole wretched endeavor has been a disgrace, not only to Prince Phineas and myself, but to the entire history of Petrard. King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk will not sit idly by while their royal lineage is dragged through the mud.
Apologize, call him a baby, or try and cheer him up. I don't know. I'm gonna go with cheer up.
Well, you know what they say, you win some, you lose some.
Of course you'd go with the baby.
All's fair in love and war. Other cliche sayings. Keep your chin up, Prince Phineas. You'll find someone.
Say what you will, your words and your sweet-smelling city will soon be drowned out by the musk of the sulfur mines of Petrard. May your home be exploded by a bottle of fine Petrardian fizzy.
Well, that's not great.
Nope. The Royal Writ. Excerpt from a Petrardian Book of Etiquette and Manual of Politeness. There is a general distaste for non-humans in Petrard. However, any formal event is elevated by the presence of elves. Delicate beauty rules the day when it comes to the meal. Remember this golden rule. Even in the face of total catastrophe, dignity. Always dignity. Yeah, like they've shown here, right? Oh, hang on. Excerpt from A Wedding Survivor's Guide to the Marvark Empire. His guest senses were assaulted at one of their week-long wedding battles. Admiration was heaped upon people around me wearing war paint. The more hardcore, the better. The smell of meat and blood hung in the air. Their approach to food was utilitarian. It was treated mostly as an afterthought. I don't think they're declaring war straight away, especially since we know that the Petrardian Empire is effectively broke. And war costs money. So I think it's more a diplomatic temper tantrum. Reports indicate a dramatic increase in secret meetings and rumblings of revolution. To admit a goblin is to be hit with a 40 gold fine, no exceptions. Jesus! Well, I don't have 40 golds. Well, I have 40 golds, but no. The wedding is almost upon us. Have your eyes open for vendors and artisans making their way into the sprawl for the big event. I'll be in my office if you need me. Oh no. Oh no. That Wakandan prince I sent all my banking information to finally came through with my share of the gold. Call me if you're in a pinch. Rich in friends and gold. Malcolm. Yep, the Wakandan prince. Oh no. Right. Time to fill up our tools. I think at this point I can fill all of them up with the proper crystals, can't I? Almost. Oh no, that's it, yeah. Wow. Okay, so no goblins unless we're gonna go broke. Apparently he got one that was real, yes.
Michael!
Michael?
Hello, Lil.
What, no more sparkly suit?
It was a rental. Besides, today I'm here in a different capacity, to help coordinate the royal wedding.
You have a lot of jobs, Mike.
And wedding planning is my least favorite out of all of them. Tell you what, why don't you be the wedding planner for the day? What do you think?
Oh no.
I think it's very irresponsible to get a 12-year-old girl to do two grown men separate jobs.
All you have to do is choose the music, decorations, and food menu for the big event. It's simple, just let in the one you like the best. Or the one you think the groom would like best. Or who the bride will like. I'm sure it's not really going to affect anything. Or it might. See, it's simple. Do you want me to explain it again?
Uh-huh. So, we're gonna take a... well, keep in mind the Marvagian, likings, but also what the princess does, I guess. No, I don't need you to explain it again.
Okay, good. The only thing I hate more than wedding planning is talking about wedding planning. The wedding musicians will be coming by for you to choose first. Here's the gold. See you later, Lil.
Whoa.
Whoa, this gig pays great.
The money's not for you. There's 3 choices for music, food, and decor, and each comes with its own price tag. The gold is the budget for the wedding.
Oh, we're gonna be doomed. Oh shit, those are choices. Is it enough? And can I keep it? Time to let in all the goblins. Yeah, let in 10 goblins and then buy whatever music, food, and stuff you get for 10 remaining gold.
Do I have enough money to just pick the most expensive choices? The most expensive choices are gonna be the best, right?
Not necessarily. And no, you don't have enough. Anything over budget will have to come out of your own pocket.
I see.
Oh, the teardrop.
But if there's any money left over, you get to keep it.
Ooh, money.
I see.
We're on a tight timeline, so keep an eye on your action points. You've got 4 per round, so that's talking to everybody once, or to 2 folks twice. You get the idea.
Oh, that's rough.
Need that run by you one more time?
No, I'm good.
Remember, you do the choosing. I'll be here to record your choice and keep track of the budget.
Okay, Lil, it's no biggie. Just choose the 3 most important elements of any wedding and try not to stress that it's a royal one. You got this.
Easy. That is quite the selection. Well, I see chat is extremely happy with these 3. Who do I start with? Because I feel this is funniest. This is the Marvagian Empire answer. And and this would be the Petrovian. No. What the fuck was the name of that? Petrardian, that's the one.
Vlad Extreme here, mate.
Oh,
I know
that's
what you're
Vlad
thinking.
Extreme.
What is the baddest, metalist bad boy of death metal playing some skint royal wedding? Well, I ain't here just to collect a big paycheck, mate. I'm here to stick it to the bourgeoisie and not take any of their crap, mate. Rock and roll all life long.
So, Vlad definitely would benefit Praetor Kargan.
Hello, young lady. The name is Jacob Fiddlestein, and me and my accordion here play all the polka conga you kids are so crazy about these days.
Oh,
It has been 2
A
hours.
1 and 2
Time
and
for a quick
polka
break.
conga
Do
2
not
and 3
stretch your
and
legs.
polka
Grab
conga
some
3 and
water.
1 and polka conga. Hey! Hoy, I nearly winded myself there.
Oh no.
Hello. Hi. Hello. My name is Suzette Courgette, and I sing with my voice. I do the slow songs and the nice songs and some of the ones you know.
Yeah, that one is fairly fairly well perceived, I think. um, Gets interesting if you put a dash between the knob and the magician. Okay, I've talked to each of them once. Now that is a good compliment. Okay, I'm not a fan of Polka Guy. I like the elf from just the look. But tempted to go for this one more. Yeah, I think music we go hardcore. And then maybe on the food we bring in something more interesting. What do you have to say?
Your mind?
Can I see who costs how much somehow, somewhere? No? That feels like it would be kind of important as we're on a budget. Like, this guy probably doesn't cost much. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's what I thought. Still.
Extreme!
Extreme!
Good choice, maybe. I'll write this down and be back when the next group turns up. See ya, kid.
I see, so 3 out of the 7 are gonna be the
Well, if it isn't the Edward, the great magician. Got another group of brats to entertain? Where are you pulling a rabbit out of now?
I think he might be the priest for the wedding.
I'm afraid I've put my days of magic and illusions behind me.
You got kicked out of the Magicians Union, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Seems people preferred the actual dark arts to my light entertainment. No matter, though, I've got a new career now.
Working at your parents' garden shop?
Psst, they wish. I'm a wedding officiant. I'm here to officiate the royal wedding.
Call it.
Really? You? I mean, you are?
I am.
And Iron, you're a wedding officiant? I didn't know that.
So it's the Edward, the wedding officiant now, is it?
Of course it isn't. Do you know how ridiculous it was for me to have the Edward the Magician as my name? It was so redundant.
You did, huh? Oh my. Well then, keep a lookout for the credits, I guess. See if you spot any friends or family in there that may have chosen your life story to be immortalized here.
I can't believe nobody ever told me. 2 these? I must have looked like an idiot.
Well, when you put it that way.
So now it's just Edward the official officiant. With only 1 thee, thank you very much.
Excellent, yes.
That name certainly does sound official.
I had to take a 3-hour course at the Elven Community College to get it.
Okay. Was there anything here about the officiant? No, right? I guess we can call Ash. See what she has to say.
Hello, Councilwoman Ash? I'm sorry to bug you on such a busy day, but...
Lil! Thank goodness you called. Seems in all the chaos of organizing this wedding so fast, we forgot to hire someone to officiate the ceremony. Do you know anyone who could do the job last minute?
This has got to be a joke, right?
I never joke, Lil. Well, that's not true. I often share a laugh with my fellow political and high society types. But this is beside the point. Find someone now, and quickly, and don't dare.
Well, Good news.
Well,
Found
Eddie,
someone.
it seems dreams do come true. They forgot to hire an officiant and are looking for someone to work the gig. Think you got what it takes?
Yes! Yes! 1,000 times yes! See, Mom and Dad, I knew hard work and persistence would pay off in the end.
Let's chalk this one up to dumb luck. Good luck, Edward.
Thanks again, friend.
We're not friends.
Oh my god. Are Edward and I friends?
The horror. But yeah, I think it's time we let him in. I didn't even give it a choice, but sure, okay. Edward, the official officiant. Score, 4 stars. Fate seemed to smile as you connected this wannabe officiant with the desperate councilwoman Ash.
Hello there, I'm back.
Oh no.
On to the decorator candidates. I don't have to tell you how important the interior decorations and overall aesthetic of a wedding can be. I don't have to tell you, because I refuse to tell you. Anyways, here they are. Take your shot.
Helpful. Helpful as always. Thank you. Oh, hey. We know you.
Hello again, Mum. Thought I'd see my way down to do some decorating for the royal wedding. Ain't much of a decorator per se, but I got my cerulean blue, blood red, and cadmium green with me, so I'd go do something with them, I suppose.
Okay, we know he himself does not consider... well, I've doubled up on the hymns already. Anyway, we know he doesn't consider himself an artiste. Ara. Happy freak? Oh, yeah.
I've got some grand ideas, you know, for how the royal wedding should be.
You raise a good point. He is a goblin, isn't he?
You might not know it, but I read all the latest wedding magazines down at the salon when I'm getting the old do done. And apparently what's in these days is meat. Big bold slabs of meat on the wall. It gives things a real abattoir feel, so they say. So I guess I'd go with that.
I see. Yeah, so that definitely works for the Marvagians.
Who am I, you ask? Only the editor of the biggest wedding magazine in circulation right now. There's no one else who can do the royal wedding justice, darling. Surely you've seen my work. Just don't look in last year's issue, darling. I went on a real tangent about slaughterhouses one night, and my team printed everything I said. Blame the Quaaludes.
Oh, so she took Quaaludes, wrote that whole abattoir thing, and she took it to heart. Brilliant.
But this year, darling, we'll do something daring. Daring and bold, darling. Can you feel it?
Have you made up your mind?
I don't get to see the prices until I say yes. That is disgusting. I might just go with the goblin.
Like I told ya, buckets of paint.
Buckets of paint indeed.
Have you made up your mind?
Edith Tinselton. Okay, so let's see if Seamus McGoblin costs us 50 or actually 90.
I really appreciate the work, Lil. I'm gonna paint the town red. I'm blue. And green. And it's set in stone. I'll write this down and be back with the next group. See ya, kid. It is I, Articulous Flame Hands, a contestant you did not find worthy on the hit show So You Think You Can Save a Princess.
Yes, I remember you. Yeah, Pooh. Possibly that is gonna be a fine. We'll have to see.
Not going to lie, that really stung. In any case, I have a message to deliver to the High Council of the Mages, so if there's nothing else, I will be on my way.
Oh, it is getting harder and harder for mages to communicate openly, so everyone is resorting to this secret message, cloak and dagger nonsense. Between us, there's talk of mages dabbling in the magic that dares not speak its name.
I kind of felt like something was wrong with the Mages Guild, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Yes, it is still within control, but if this dark faction keeps pursuing its dark goals, dark days lie ahead.
Dark.
Very dark, yes. Would we call someone? Because I don't think there's anything in the royal writ about this, right? We could just whip him. That's always good, right? Let's talk once more and then...
This is the message I have been charged to deliver to the High Council of the Mages Guild. No use in trying to read it, though. It is concealed by a web of secretive spells and codes that would be incredibly difficult to untangle.
Hello, decoder ring.
Can you read it?
The codes used by the High Council are too strong for me, a mere level 9, to interpret. Wards held by powerful crystals were used to create them. It would take powerful crystal magic to decode this.
Okay. Photo ring it is.
Hey, can I see the letter you're delivering?
Incredible! Let me see. Wait. What? No. This cannot be true. These renegade mages are more deeply embedded than I thought. I was sent to deliver this? Dear child, thank you for saving me from myself. I must flee and work to weed out the bad actors within the guild. Dark days lie ahead. Be careful. Your name was also mentioned in the letter.
Oh no! But I think, yeah, we did that well. A dramatic sting. Hey, Articulous Flame Hands, 4 stars. You helped to reveal some of the murky goings on within the Mages Guild, and saved Articulous becoming an accessory to it.
Alright, kid, can
And
you
the
feel
group.
it? We're almost done. This is the last hellish choice you'll have to make as a wedding planner. I, for one, cannot wait to be finished. Just hurry up and pick the food option for the wedding so we can get at it.
I'm not allowed to leave.
Excuse me, what?
Monty's has the soup. That's all I'm allowed to say.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je m'appelle François Saint-Français, head waiter à la Chez de la Maison. We provide the finest and the fanciest of delicacies for the newly married royal couple and their guests.
François, c'est français. Head waiter at La Chez de la Maison. Oh, that is perfect.
Only the smallest portions for the highest prices, of course. Very chichi pompon for the snootiest of people. A place someone like you or anyone you know would never get into, no matter how hard you tried.
Excellent. And you?
Good afternoon. I am here today representing Catering Corp regarding a contract to provide the sustenance for the large gathering known as the Royal Wedding.
Oh, that sounds boring as shit.
Catering Corp is willing to provide the base amount of calories needed to sustain such a high-capacity event in return for appropriate remuneration. I am accompanied by samples of our food and a detailed list of ingredients available upon request.
Ugh. So, either we go for the real, proper, snooty, awesome wedding food, or we go for the fun option. This guy is just straight out. Nobody wants that. Okay, I can't call anyone.
Here's the menu. Spoiler, it's soup.
Have you made up your mind?
Yeah, I think we have to go snooty.
Ah, c'est magnifique.
He laughs delightedly in French. Yes.
Thank God this nightmare of a job is over. All the rest of you go home. Good choosing, kid. Well, at least I hope it's good. I wouldn't want to be the one responsible for messing up something like a royal wedding. Anyways, goodbye.
Goodbye. Well, we stayed in budget. Oh.
I am a citizen of the Sprawl. I have nothing to declare on my person, and I demand to be allowed entry.
You know what? I'm gonna see if I can get some money from Malcolm, from his Wakandan prince, and just pay the fine off that way. Not jail. Jail is no longer the option. Actually, I wonder what happens with jail, but like, 40 gold fine is more the issue. But yeah, I'm gonna call Malcolm and see if I can get money.
Intriguing. You seem to be caught between a rock and another equally hard rock. Tell you what, I'll take care of the fine if you let him in. I just gotta see what the GLA has planned.
You know about the GLA?
Of course I do. Founding member. Well, not really, but of course I know of them. I don't just sit down here reading and writing Yelp reviews for Monty's. Although I do that a lot too.
You'll pay if I let him in?
Bingo! Let me just find my wallet.
Okay.
I have no further statement to make beyond the following. I am a citizen of the Sprawl. I have nothing to declare on my person, and I demand to be allowed entry.
You know, there's a real hefty fine for letting goblins into the Sprawl. With the wedding coming up, security is at an all-time high.
I am a law-abiding citizen of the Sprawl. Why should my being a goblin impact the security of anything? I demand to be allowed entry.
Well, let's hope Malcolm actually comes through with the money and isn't just trolling us, which is entirely possible.
You should come by the Goblin Liberation Army headquarters sometime. Here's the password. Come, it will open your eyes to what's happening in the Sprawl.
Oh my. Hey! Chuck, 4 stars. You knew that Malcolm would sympathize with Chuck's plight. You circumvented the draconian speciesist rule without getting dinged.
Where's Hamish? I really don't have time for... say, you there, little girl? I need to get to the other side of the Sprawl without delay.
I need you to listen to me. This is time sensitive. I know you got your instructions, but it's important that I get going quickly.
So, what you got there?
I swear someone was supposed to give you guys a heads up that I was coming. Let me spell it out for you. I went to school to become an ice... My parents said, you'll never make a living at it. And they were right. Until the royal wedding, that is. This is my big break. I got the ice. I sculpted it. Now I have to deliver it. It's hot out. Just let me through so I can prove my parents wrong.
Sounds like you're under a lot of pressure. I'll try to get you on your way.
Thank you. You have been an immeasurable help in the battle for my parents.
It was Ash we should call about any artisans, right? Yeah, perfect.
Haven't you gate guards seen a whole bunch of wedding vendors today? Sounds like everything checks out. Why are you calling me with this?
Hear that? Finally someone sane around here.
Okay, so I guess if we let her through immediately, it's 4 stars. But this should still work.
I mean, thank you, but my work is probably ruined. You're just doing your job, I suppose. I might be able to salvage something. Gotta go.
Yeah, I think we're gonna rewind that and just wave her through. Aries Lapidary, 3 stars. You let her in, but her sculpture was unrecognizable. It's modern art. I'm sure it will still delight the guests. Yeah, we're rewinding that one. We've been on a roll.
Where's Hamish?
Skippy,
I need
skippy,
you to
skippy. And off your popper.
I can't thank you enough. Sorry for coming in hot. Weddings are the worst. If you can get close enough, take a look at my sculpture. I'll throw something in there just for you. Gotta go.
And there's the 4 star. You let her in before too much of her masterpiece could melt away. Good work. To whom it may concern, your choices for the wedding displeased the praetor greatly. You will receive no bonus for your toil. No kapla for you. Kapla! The Marvak envoy. Yeah, I didn't pick all the brutal choices, I guess.
But they still wrote Kapla there at the end.
They did, yes. God damn. 4 stars and still only 30 gold. Like, Jesus, that's nothing. Look at that. Edward, the official officiant. Character score 4. Fate seemed to smile as you connected this wannabe officiant with the desperate councilwoman Ash. Uh-oh. Hi.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Salve Ilechpuela, regno meo grata.
Hello there, girl. Welcome to my realm.
I need to get out of here, and fast.
Quido Ruiz, curparum nudimus.
What's the rush? Stay and play a while.
Think, Lil, think.
Hospices in hoc regno, atulistime donna solita, hic requiritur immodatio, ircis immortem vitare velis. Quia pueresa, non custoditus abira, pauca tantum momenta abis andaquam tu consumam.
Because Satan, I guess.
Nunc facere maliquida, CSM tibi. Ego sum demon, egeus meum cisio et similes homines inops necabo. Num incipiam dedecem antiquam te interficiam? Sige, bene. Decem, novem, octo.
Uh-oh, why is it counting down?
Sex, quinque, quatuor, tres. Duo et demidium, duo, unum et demidium, unus. Gravissime non omnibus hoc facio, hoc extremum fato est refortende unde venistis. Ignoce haedus.
Yikes! I think we're dead, Mortis. Okay. Why is it all Latin now? Okay, so we definitely gotta do something.
Iterum?
Oh.
Think, Lil, think.
Whip that fool.
Hospices in hoc regno, atulistina donna solita,
This one doesn't
hic
work. Are you
requiditur
Aw.
immolatiu, vircis immortem
See, I
vitare
would use
veris.
the ring, but
Quia pueres,
we don't have
quam
any.
custoditus
These tools
avia,
aren't working.
pauca tantum
Okay,
momenta
none of the
abis
tools are doing
antequam
anything.
consumam. Non io cari, nunc facere maliquida, CSM tibi. Ego sum demon, egeus meum.
Okay, so we jump right back. Okay, I guess that's how we are
What
out.
was that? That was next level.
I was hoping the decoder ring could be used to translate all the Latin, because yeah, I got like a word here and there.
That was terrifying and also incredible. Where was I just then? Was that a demon? I've never seen anything like that before. Nobody's ever gonna believe me. I'm gonna go down to the dig site to throw this stupid time machine down a deep hole. Okay, Lil, get it together. You can still do this.
Mamo, I came to bargain. Okay, lots of places to visit. Oh, and apparently we're going straight to the dig site.
You've gotta take it back. Got too real with your chronometer 3000 thing today. I don't want it anymore.
Hi, B. So nice to see you, B. Your paper in the Journal of Dwarven Medicine was a revelation, B.
Sarcasm.
Well, excuse me, but I was just pulled into what I'm guessing was a parallel dimension and was murdered repeatedly by a demon.
How unfortunate. I always wondered what the byproduct of St. Bartholomew Inglebrook's lunar incantation would have on the relationship between time and interplanar folding.
Stop it. I don't care about any of that. Just take it back.
I'm sorry, I truly am, but we've come too far. I'm sorry I've been absent, but I've been watching, and the readings I've been receiving have been very promising.
Very promising, okay.
I don't care.
But you would care if everything and everyone you knew and loved was at risk. Everything might seem like we're in a storybook, but open your eyes. We're on the verge of a civil war from inside the walls, and if you hadn't heard, the princess just pissed off some very powerful people. It is in your best interest to continue to help me with the device, because who knows when we will need to rewind time and something more important than which nobody you chose to send to the dungeon today. And you're here, after allegedly going toe-to-toe with an interplanar demon. I trust you.
I'm not gonna keep doing this forever. You and everyone else are gonna owe me a childhood, you know?
Keep helping me with the chronometer 3000, and we can see about making that happen for you.
Okay, time to visit places in the city. Oh yeah, before we do anything, I'm gonna get a second slot for the decoder ring. Just in case we end up with demons again and need to translate Latin on the fly. Oh, hi.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Por fantastico.
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash by now to power up your arsenal. Take a look.
Can I? No. Okay. So I have to go into the tavern and then out the other side to visit the GLA headquarters. Ah, yes.
Ah, here she is, the little guardsman who spoke to the princess and secured the union between the Sprawl and the great Marvog Empire.
Yeah, I did. Told her just what to do, and she listened to my every word.
I admire your complete lack of modesty. Modesty is such an ugly thing. Let us celebrate with a tankard of blood wine. Kapla!
Kapla!
I'm 12. I can't drink alcohol.
Haha, never fear. There is no alcohol in Marvog blood wine. Just blood. In a big cup called a tankard.
Great.
Yeah, I'm a hard pass on that.
Haha, very well. There will be much blood wine at the royal wedding where the Sprawl and Marvog tie their fortunes together forever. Let us raise a glass to the gatekeeper who brought us all together this day.
Kapla.
Did a mouse sneeze somewhere? Come, child, louder and with fury. Kapla! Too furious, far too furious. We are not at war. Be careful shrieking like that. But as we say in Marvog, better to be too furious than not to be furious at all.
But what about fast?
I'm exhausted.
I shall now recite the Marvog pledge of unwavering loyalty, as is our custom.
And that's my cue to leave.
Oh, god damn it. Are you serious? I just spent my money on the upgrade and now you're here again and you could fix the... Can I go back in time? No? The timing.
Hello again, Mr. Dwarf. What are you still doing here?
Hello to you, little guards person. Since we last met, I've decided to try my luck here in the Sprawl.
Not to be insensitive, but things aren't the greatest for non-humans right now.
I know, but trust me, out there it's even worse. And Arda's letting me stay until I can get on my feet, in exchange for fixing a few things around here.
Like the jukebox?
Like the rat-infested generator room downstairs. But tell you what, if you've got 5 gold, I can buy the components I need from Garby. And
I have 5 gold,
Here you
yes.
Once I've finished my ale and you're away to bed, I'll have it fixed up like new. Or at least like it was before the rats had their way with her.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Don't mention it.
Huzzah! Hey, Arta.
Today's cocktail special is not relevant to you, Lil. Sorry. And we just ran out of milk. Sorry again.
Lil, can you be on the lookout for a health inspector? They can look like anybody. How about you whistle if you think you've identified one?
I can't whistle.
Well, then scream health inspector at the top of your lungs.
Subtle.
I'll see what I can do.
Right, time to check out the Goblin Army. Sorry, Goblin Liberation Army. Some coupon. A tangled web of corruption and lies. And some coupons. There's Monty's.
Hello? Hello? I brought the orange slices. Was today a regular meeting day or one of those top secret planning for what's going to happen at the princess's wedding days? Is anybody here?
I'm here.
Are you here for the meeting?
I don't think so.
Oh, then you can't have any orange slices.
Those aren't orange slices. Those are just the rinds.
I got hungry.
Excellent.
What's this?
I've gone back to where it started, to find myself in light. We were apart for more than a lifetime, but now it will be right. P.S. Remember to bring running shoes. Oh!
I have a feeling the GLA leader wrote that. At least, I'm sure that troll over there didn't. I wonder what it means.
I wonder too. Viva la Gobliathon. Yeah, Puro, I think the princess might be in love with a goblin. This image has started to appear all over the sprawl in the past few months. Now you know what it means. Viva la Gobliathon. Okay, is there any way I can actually use the password? Or is that how I got into this area? I think that might be it. Okay. Well, we got something important here. I think it's time to end the day, and I think I'm gonna end the stream after the, day summary as well. Little short one.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit?
Very ready. And there's the rev rate, just in time for the fun stuff. Hello,
Time to take
people.
a sip. Nobody likes a dried out potato.
Yes, do not. So, for those that might be confused, I had Rev's stream open on the side the entire time. And just before raiding, he was talking about the fact that I do just that. Like having other streams open and listening to them while doing the game and stream. So I just had to protest that. No, I totally did not listen to his stream or anything. Hello, Rev. I know it's very late for you. I don't know if you have the don't know if you have a holiday tomorrow. Otherwise, it's very late. So whoosh, to bed. Beep, I'm paying attention. I think. So the bad news, however, is that I'm about to end stream as well. Like after this summary of the day. The wise words. Ah, yes, excellent. Well, more masochism than for you. What? No, freak. Just no. Or maybe yes. Still don't know how the... Good night, Rev. Sleep well. See you maybe when you're streaming on this week. We shall see. Okay. Oh, baby, I'm gonna shrink your potato. What? Good morning, freak. And let's give Rev a shout out. I think that should play fine since it's not the first clip from Rev's channel today. Let's see if that theory holds up.
I'm right there. Come on.
No, it does not hold up. I don't know whether sometimes this is broken and some just play well.
Grab it, you fool. Come on. Get it.
Jeez, that clip is never ending at this rate.
No.
Okay, so it's not just me, it's just, yeah. Yeah, Rev and Usagi teach, at the moment at least, did a race on that game as well, and I think that clip was not from the race, but from a later second attempt, I'm not sure. Also, good morning, Regrub. So, let's see how we did on the day. We mostly did well, didn't do too great on the wedding choosery, at least not for the Morvagians. And we got out of the way of a demon, so overall a win. Edward, the official officiant. Edward, the official officiant, was officially offered the gig to preside over the royal wedding. On the one hand, he felt he had struck gold with this being his very first professional opportunity to try his hand, a thing he'd set his sights on a few hours before. On the other hand, his utter lack of basic competency made him nervous that he might make a critical mistake in front of so many high-ranking and well-armed individuals. At times like this, Edward would remember the words his parents told him as a child. Edward, we don't care what you do in life, just don't become an amateur children's birthday party magician. So no matter how poorly it went, at least mom and dad would be pleased. Progress, I guess. Articulous Flamehands. Articulous Flamehands panicked at the discovery of the contents of the letter he'd been charged to deliver to the Mages Guild and raced home to his tower. Once safe behind the magical wards, he conjured a ferret to eat the letter so no one else could be burdened with the truth of what the Mages Guild was planning for the sprawl. Sadly, because he knew he lacked the strength or skill to continue while burdened with this disturbing information, he cast a selective memory spell on himself, causing the mage to completely forget about the letter and its contents forever. With a wave of his wand and a muttered incantation, Articulus became blissfully ignorant once again. Oh dear. But do you know who didn't forget the letter? The ferret Articulus conjured to eat the evidence. The surprisingly literate animal managed to catch quite a bit of it before he polished the papers off. How was it supposed to live its life? To live its ferret life now, knowing what it knows? Sure, it was only a foot-long charismatic little predator with the body of a chubby weasel, but he was no chicken. The ferret knew it could inspire others to take up arms at his side. Not just rodents and mustelite warriors, but the sky creatures too. With their combined strength and superior numbers, they could easily conquer anything the Mages Guild would throw at them, and the sprawl would be saved. Step 1, regurgitate the letter. Oh no. Unfortunately, the sound of a retching ferret caught the attention of Articulus. Thoroughly mind-wiped, the mage had zero recollection as to why he conjured the ferret in the first place, but he was damn sure it wasn't so it could throw up on his nice rug. The mage unsummoned the ferret before it could get the contents of its stomach up, and as a result, the fate of the sprawl remained uncertain. So close. Chuck. The enigmatic goblin walked through the gates of the sprawl and disappeared. Either he had gone completely unnoticed or was adept at losing anyone who would seek to follow. His fate is yet unknown. Iris Lapidary. Iris Lapidary, the ice sculpture, reached the refrigerated storage depot at the palace just in time, before the hot sun's ray could render her masterpiece a melted mess. She celebrated her victory at a club in the little Ogre Town neighborhood that catered to females of all species who tended to have rad, spiky haircuts, badass tattoos, copious piercings, and who loved to dance the night away while listening to dwarven heavy metal music. Well, lovely. Someone want to translate? Nemon nuncam creaturum viderat sicut custus lil, qui passim cora meo illo die apparuit. Verbum non intellexit dicens, et tandem meam deo evanescere. I'm actually gonna try something. Oh yeah, the cursed potato is still going because apparently the off switch doesn't work. I'm going to try freaking Google Translate as soon as I can find it on my phone. Hopefully it works, yeah. Would you believe it? Latin is not the base language I have it set to translate. The demon had never seen a creature like the little guardian that appeared randomly before him that day. He did not understand the word he was saying, and at last it disappeared for a long time. He could do without the experience, if we're being honest. He was having a rough day and certainly wasn't made any better by some girl interrupting him at intervals so he could get on with his day. The nerves. Excellent. Okay. As mentioned, we're gonna end it here. Well, that was a lovely little time. Definitely continuing this game. Now we have to choose a raid target. No! Yes. Unfortunately, I still have, well...
Time to take a sip. Nobody likes a dried out potato.
Damn, didn't I have the cooldown higher on that? Yeah. First clips.
The underscore control freak, oi, pay attention.
Well, let's see if your clips work. Oh, that that was a mistake. Hang on, that should work, isn't it? Do it again.
Ne?
That's the same clip.
Was für ein Stream? Multi-Stream. Ne, Farah, du auch noch? Dann haben wir noch mehr Multistream. Was spielen wir? Enshrouded?
Looks pretty cool. Boom.
Boom indeed.
Adorable. Look at me.
What kind of moron makes something that just self-replicates? There's a whole Stargate thing about self-replicating robots. The replicators. Did they not watch Stargate? Does Stargate not exist in the Horizon Zero Dawn universe? That came out in like 2012, you know? Oh, it's probably earlier than that. It's probably like fucking 2001.
Much earlier.
But like, you know, did they not watch Stargate?
Gambling time. This is why you should gamble, kids.
God damn it, Moo. Yeah, I was about to say Stargate came out while I was still in school. Yeah, so 2002 lines up much nicer with that. Never mind 2012. So, raid-wise, we have Hades, Rocket League, Risk of Rain, or Getting Over It. Lots of fun choices, basically. Hades 1. I think modded? Or maybe speedrunning. Yeah, no, it's speedrunning. Getting Over It is always fun, yeah. He's going for the golden pot, which means 50 wins. Last time I looked, there were like 37, so I guess this is gonna be the last 10 or so wins. So yeah, let's head over there. Thank you everyone for coming in, for having your lunch, morning, or whatever other time it might be for you. Thank you for the new follows from Show Stream, if you're still up here. Thanks for Show and Rev for the raids, of course. Butter and Freak for the resubscriptions. 6 months and what was it on Freak's front? 8. Good lord, way too much. I shall never look at the Discord. Resting? No. I'm gonna make some food, and then tonight I shall tabletop RPG a bit. Good rest weekend for most people. Happy middle of the weekend for all the German folks in here. And possibly some others. I don't know who else has a holiday tomorrow. Bye!